There are moments in life when everything around us seems to have lost its breath. Moments when our dreams feel buried, our hope feels silent, and our strength feels scattered like bones in a forgotten valley. And it was in such a place that the hand of the Lord came upon his servant, Ezekiel. The Spirit of God lifted him and set him right in the middle of a valley. A valley filled with bones. Dry bones. Sun-scorched, lifeless, hopeless bones. Ezekiel looked around, and everywhere he turned, there was only silence. Bones scattered across the ground. Fragments of what once lived, what once breathed, what once carried purpose. And then the voice of the Lord thundered gently within the stillness. Son of man, can these bones live? Ezekiel, humbled by the majesty of God, answered. Sovereign Lord, you alone know. Because sometimes, only God knows how the broken can be restored. Only God knows how the forgotten can rise again. Only God knows how the pieces of our life can come back together. Then God said to Ezekiel, prophesy to these bones. Say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. So Ezekiel spoke. He spoke not to the living, but to the dead. He spoke not to what was strong, but to what was scattered. He spoke not to what was flourishing, but to what was forgotten. And as the word of the Lord flowed from his mouth, something began to happen. The valley trembled. A holy shaking filled the air. The bones began to rattle, moving toward each other. Bone to bone, piece to piece, structure to structure. What was broken began to join. What was separated began to align. What was lost began to return. Tendons formed, flesh wrapped around them, and skin covered them. But still, there was no breath. Then the Lord said, prophesy to the breath. Call the four winds. Say to the breath, come, breathe into these slain, that they may live. So Ezekiel called to the breath of God. And the breath, Ruach, the very wind of heaven, came rushing into the valley. It entered them. Filled them. Lifted them. And the lifeless rose to their feet again. A vast army standing tall where once only dust remained. And God spoke again. Son of man, these bones are my people. They say, our hope is gone. We are cut off. But I will open their graves. I will restore them. I will place my spirit within them, and